Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV: Heaven's Ward's Aftermath, the Dragon Song War, I think. With me, Tiber, and...
Me, Space Monkey 928! Or...
Or not. Alright, guess I'll be reading everything today.
Oh, forgive me. There is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can appraise Lord Edmund of our success, and we, the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see my sister's condition is improved. You may take a moment to yourself if you wish. I will be at the congregation.
Congregation.
Maybe playing dead in front of Alphinaud is probably a little too on the nose, and I probably shouldn't do that. It might be a little insensitive.
What are you mounting up for?
I like to be mounted. Okay, I just kinda did that.
Giggity! That's a giggity moment right there, Space.
Exactly. That was the point of the joke.
Oh my.
See, these are jokes, Tiber. Jokes.
Strange, this sorcery.
It's not sorcery. It's wordcraft. See, it's witchcraft, wordcraft. Let's get moving. You're already there. Is it the room, the tribunal?
Forgotten Night.
Forgotten Night. Is that a good night though? Was it a good night that was forgotten? Also, I've changed my tab, so now it says story instead of tells.
What?
I've got a tab.
Oh,
you know how they literally shout crap out in the middle of battle?
Yeah.
I've got a tab that puts that in the box.
Oh. How'd you do, like, just in your chat tab?
If you want, I'll tell you later. Anyway. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, sisters. What news of Zephytol?
Muttering. Don't mind that we stand on your table. It's the only way we can get to about eye level with you.
Actually, no, he's like looking at breast height for me, but you know, that's beside point.
Yep, he's definitely looking at mine.
Then we are not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remain behind, Mistress Yestula has been tending to the Mistress Alisaie, whatever, in your absence, and I'm pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine that you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness.
Warriors of Darkness.
Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She's a resilient one, much like her brother. Wait, her brother is resilient? What?
Well, he's not dead yet, and he really should be.
Well, I guess he did, like, tear an eye out of, thingy.
Out of a dragon.
No,
She's so cute. I love her hair.
Alisaie, how are you feeling?
Alisaie, okay.
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zephytol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
You're welcome?
We didn't
I take it your mission was a success.
Oh yeah, I've changed my hair again. While we were
As
away.
if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alisaie. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive
What was
me,
the pause for?
but if these warriors of darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the warriors of darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that
yeah.
happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alisaie and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
They brought
Well,
him
and then
cool
you.
clothing. That was hilarious, that entire flashback.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Seriously, his name changes all the time, I swear.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden.
Back to the waking
have my word.
sands.
But Alisaie, you...
But Alisaie, you are no longer wounded.
You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this
They're
path.
such cute twins.
I wonder how they're going to differentiate them, though.
Wait a minute!
Alisaie has a red
I can't
ribbon.
allow you to leave just yet.
No.
Not until you try on the new outfit
no.
I prepared for you.
I had a feeling that was coming. I seriously had a feeling. So seriously, how are you going to differentiate them? I'm assuming you're not going to just make it the exact same outfit again.
She might. She might.
I doubt it. I really seriously doubt it.
Although, if it comes down to it, Alisaie has a red ribbon, and Alphinaud has a blue one.
No the other difference?
Their hair is parted differently?
Nope. Alphinaud's earrings on his left ear. Alisaie's on our right.
I see. I wasn't paying attention that much.
Mm-hmm. So I'm not paying attention, it's just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's good of you to accompany my sister to the forays into the coil. The knowledge that you... Oh! Hey, look! It's talking about how we went to the coils and stuff. The knowledge that you were with her did much to put my mind at rest. Though I do not know where she found at the end, what she found at the end of her search.
Because we haven't finished it.
Dex and Sinnis informed me that she had taken to the road on her own, apparently on a journey of self-discovery. And from what came of that, I can only speculate. I'm glad our paths crossed, regardless. Who's
My
gonna-
apologies for
who's gonna
keeping
do
you
her?
waiting.
That's a
I
woman.
will.
Okay.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about this outfit. I mean, I like the thighs, but the color leaves a little to be.
It makes me think of Y'shtolas again. Oh my
Yeah.
god, those are one hell of a platform though, thinking about it.
Yep. Right then, shall we be off?
Tataru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might have furnished you with the exact identical outfit as me.
Praise the 12, she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. You remember that time at the study when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Oh my!"
Sister, please, that's not my... Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warriors of Light?
I want to know what she said. So be it. Another time, perhaps. Yes. Nod. Nod. Nod me. I should thank you again for your assistance with my expeditions, Shahrazad. Though we left matters somewhat unfinished, I am nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you helped me to brave the coils, so too will I help you defeat the Warriors of Darkness.
Ooh.
I've been meaning to ask about the carriage.
A pleasure to have you with us, I was gonna say. Or welcome to the fight, but a pleasure to have you with us. You comments
Which one did
aside,
you-
I must say that you seem more... seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have a look of a woman who's ready to fight for the future of Eorzea.
Oh, they're completely different things they say.
Oh?
Ah, yes, the carriage that so fortuitously arrived to spirit us away from Ul'dah after the banquet. The driver informed me that I had my sister to thank for his presence in Ul'dah. How did you know to send help? Oh,
extent
drunken blast.
She says, to the extent of my abilities, I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I am here today because I will regret it if I weren't, that is all. Alphinaud. Fair enough. Let us depart for the Waking Sands then, and see if Uriungur can be of any assistance. Oh, that's that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And as for the carriage conversation continuing, oh, drunken brass blades are even less discreet than sober ones. Unfortunately, by the time I learned the plot, it was too late to do anything more. Frankly, I'm still amazed Brent managed to find you. And then it continues on into yours.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Sense of my village, perhaps I have no illusions of grandeur. Here today, regret it if I weren't, that all. Fair enough. Waking Sands, nod, nod. Back to the Waking Sands. At least it's good sand camo.
Why, whatever.
What?
Not gonna bother asking why you hate Waking Sands so much. I mean, I know it's kind of far away, but still.
It's just like, it's one of those things where if they know you're going to go there a lot, then just to be nice, they should have put a teleport there. So that people don't
I think
have
it
to
would have been
constantly
nice.
stop at a
It
rise.
would have been nice, right, if you got a teleport crystal inside.
Yeah.
Like, we keep this off the general grid, but if you attune to the teleport crystal within blah 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 blah.
Yeah, just like the one we have in our house.
You know, that kind of thing.
Have we shown off the one at our house?
No, because there's no point in showing off the house, and I don't know if people want that to be seen. I would
No.
suggest
Well,
not.
I'm sure they'll let us know.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice to ask instead of just do, by the way.
Oh, you mean about the rest of the guild? Okay, that's what you
Yeah.
meant. Okay, I thought you were talking about like the viewers.
No.
I'm showing off my room sometime though.
Well, that's your room, not general public.
I know.
As long as you don't, like, show the front room or garden. So,
I mean,
start
industrious
and
people
teleport
would be able
out.
to find it anyways if they wanted to. still saving up for the day I can buy my own place.
Oh.
What?
I can go in! Oh,
Why not?
that's not fair.
What?
That
'Cause I was
wasn't
using
what I did to start with. And then I walked away, I walked back, and it's like, oh yeah, you can go in. It's like, huh. Doors are rebelling against me now. Sorry. Oh, I didn't talk over them. Alright, cool. Orunga, apologies for calling upon you unannounced.
Did you just apologize to an NPC?
No, I apologize because I thought I might be talking over your video with the person talking.
Was that younger?
Yes.
Why, Master Alphinaud, what would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming? What bringeth thee and thine here this day?
Edgy ear, I'm sorry. The Warriors of Darkness have returned. Pray, allow us to explain. So they kinda came up and they started summoning primals and they kill primals and then they make bigger primals that are more powerful and then they kill those primals.
I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribe to pursue their goals with redoubled fervour.
We have two objectives at this point. To identify and remove the source of ether crystals, and to take direct action against preventing further summoning rituals by reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we are fortunate to learn that the Ixal's plans came before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness, and if not the Asians, did not have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge.
Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Melthor. Ogomoro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumours, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. I want your goggles.
Aye. The matter, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed in Camp Overlook, sisters. Thank you for your counsel. Pray, inform us should you learn aught else. And just call us over Bloody Link Shell, please.
I shall. Remember, they don't work all that often.
Oh, damn, really? Fuck. Well, you know, you could always just sound like a chocobo.
If I may, brother, Orianga, is there anything else you would like to say?
Alisaie?
If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being no one near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tone. The Garun Oracles. Perhaps you could start there. Suspicion! By thy leave. Suspicion! Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Ooh, who's that about?
And so the plot thickens! Like syrup!
I like syrup.
Like syrup!
Syrup is tasty, especially on pancakes.
I never said it was bad that it thickened.
Oh man, that reminds me of the Great Molasses Flood. So many people died.
That's pretty bad.
So many people died in horrible, sweet, sticky goodness.
Oh yeah, everybody thinks that the molasses flood would have been really slow, but no, it's actually pretty quick.
Especially because the temperatures.
Seven L's. That's right. I'll have to appeal to the Maelstrom Command for reinforcements.
Hi there, we're tiny reinforcements.
Whatever it is, we don't want any, right?
I know we look like Girl Scouts, but we're not selling cookies.
Well, fancy that. No cookies. Oh, jeez, I wish I could have a cookie now. Anyway, just when me kobold brothers' problems look like they'd be coming to a head, the scions of the 7th Dawn turn up, itching to pitching. Bloody brilliant timing it is. What is it then? Right. Let's get it out.
What? 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 What?
You
What?
heard me.
What? What? To battle? It's such a ridiculous battle stance. But I really like
better
the
than
victory
mine.
one. I like the victory one though. I wish I could just take that pose.
Both of them are better than mine. Anyway. So our friendly neighbours of Ugamoro, oh god. Ogamoro?
Ugumaro. Let's call it Ugumaro.
So our friendly neighbours in Ugamoro have got much more aggressive as of late, as you say. Matter of fact, their scouts reported one sniffing around the stores just now, likely looking for more to make off with than an arm for our crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend him a hand and let us search for the camp for the little bugger, would you?
Search for the kobold.
Their Maelstrom friends seem more notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? Well, you know, the kobold have been getting a bit more dickish. A kobold camp? And in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Oringer's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a camp and draw attention to their efforts is a passing strange. Well, there'll be time to think this over later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and thus means finding and questioning this kobold. Oh
Walking
my
away.
god, dear, we have to search.
We don't even have the opportunity to, like, flying mount it. Alisaie's looking under the hut. That's adorable.
Yeah, it's a kobold.
I know. Oh, okay. Apparently that blinking is non-corporeal. Why am I
Timer.
walking?
Tiber.
Oh, hey, you found it. Oh, it's a baby kobold!
Oh.
Run away. You come back here, you son of a bugger.
Oh, you're so never booger. Oh, there we are.
There he is.
Stay back! Far back! I'm not no use, pointless, hopeless, no use!
Come back! I want to stuff you with a crystal so that I can summon you to be my minion. Sky whale, although not actually a whale. Kinesia? Wait. No, up here.
Yeah, I was just trying to have a look and see if there was a way around that way. Allegedly not! Da-da-da. Oh, I see him.
There he is. You gotta go up the hill to drop down.
Please, don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, talk. Just talk. Oh my god.
He's tiny and very, very feisty. Ooh, cutscene.
That means it's actually going to talk, finally. Bloody hell. This was a stupid plan, stupid. But if I tell no one, then no one will... Ah! They found me again! What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I come in peace. Only to talk. Speak. Say. Talk. So, please. Please do not hurt me.
So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. You could very well give one a bruised knee. Nod.
Huzzah! We got 'em! Fine work, science! So, little one, thought you could sneak into me camp, did you? Plotting to steal me crystals, were you?
No. I come to talk. I to ask for help. But when your soldiers saw me, they drew the weapons and shouting. No, let's take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gibu of the 620th Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphinaud, and this is my sister Alisaie. Scythia and Scheherazade are the women who found you. They're our friends. And now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Boydine here thinks that you want to take crystals, Gibu. But you say you come here to ask for help. Why to us? Why not to your own people? What happened, Gibu? Can you tell us? Gabu, even.
Gabu! No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. Those platform tubes look weird.
Yeah, they're huge. The Patriarch, he's... The Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him! Beat him! Fight him! Stop him! Gibu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would be served as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and others away. I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace?
I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers used in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods.
But 12. That is sickening. No one listens to Gibu. No matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They don't listen. They only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gibu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please, help Gibu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise the Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold and secure the crystals and free the prisoners.
Oh, well, if you're bloody sure. You'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic.
We'll make ready just in case.
Indeed.
So yeah, they're actually burning people to make foci for their gods.
Indeed.
Have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated ether disturbances had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy. that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence, and we must need see. We must see what else Gaboon knows to formulate a plan without further delay.
Complete. And with that,
That was close.
what was?
Nothing.
You almost talked to Gabu.
Almost.
Well, since my co-host is dead, I guess I'll end the episode. Good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.